Let's talk about Daredevil, Born Again, episode 7. And 7.
7-Eleven. 7-Eleven.
So I think you and I
7 even back dough, little Joe.
So we thought
Thank you, Ice Cube.
We thought that Muse is dead, but because I think at least I did. Or I was like, oh, okay, so
we thought he was dead last episode?
I thought it was going to be a little bit more ambiguous. I didn't expect them to like close this loop in this episode.
Well,
so I'm actually surprised. Well,
MC
no, time out. I don't necessarily think like they're fully done with him, but I just think like this part of it because
the MCU has a history of being shitty with their villains. Hey, let's kill them all.
That's why I thought he was dead. So then I'm surprised they kind of closed off his arc for this season. I still think that they're going to bring him back somehow in season 2. But no, they time out. They killed him in this episode. So they did cut that off. So I am glad that I am surprised. I thought they were going to wait and dangle that out until next season. I thought the last time that we see him, okay, he's alive, but we're not going to see him at all.
No, I think we're going bullseye after this and punish
No,
him.
yeah, we're wrapping. We're doing the task force shit to end the season.
We have 2 episodes left. What a fucking visceral fucking episode. Jesus Christ.
I totally forgot he gets shot at the end.
I was scared shitless for her the whole time. I cheered when she fucking shot him, because good for her. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
You want to be a fucking douchebag, that's fine. Get out of my face. What the fuck
I
is
do
your deal?
appreciate that this episode kind of just deals with the fact that, like, okay, so someone that is in a serious relationship with Matt would easily figure out he's fucking Daredevil, because how the fuck would Daredevil know to save her in that moment? So she already knew that, and then he says her name. So she's like, and that reveal is great. But her performance this whole episode is fantastic. I like that we spent more time with her and kind of dealt with their relationship. Like, it was really interesting to have that moment of like true, honest adult relationship being portrayed in this, of like where he's trying to be like, I just feel like I'm still going through the motions and this is fake. I don't want to feel this way. And then when he says, I'm fighting it, and she says, you're not fighting it, it's a process.
I think it's still possible for them to turn her into Typhoid Mary. I think, yeah, one of the aspects of Typhoid Mary's character is her traumatization. I don't know, but she was traumatized like at an early age. I think I can't remember exactly like her exact biography, but when I just glanced at it, apparently she marries Fisk at some point. But I just have to say, like, what a visceral episode, and what a fantastic... I am loving every time D'Onofrio does his whole, like, smile, his whole... Like, when he's eating, and the guy just shoots Luca down.
That was great.
And he's just like...
just fucking
like, just
chowing.
Enjoying the fuck out of that steak, right?
Thank you, Buck.
Thank you, Buck. Like, he's so proud. Like, he's becoming more and more, like, as much control as he thinks he has. You can almost see that he's wanting to be more reckless. And now that he knows that Daredevil's back, he's feeling it. Excuse me. He's feeling it, dude.
Well, and then there's that conversation that Buck has with him where he's like, you brought me in because you needed someone to think symmetrically. And he's like, you need to let this Daredevil thing go. It's fucking small potatoes. And he's like... He almost brought down my empire. Like, I fucking hate this guy. I want to kill him. I didn't kill him last time because my wife wouldn't let me, and blah 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 blah. And it was just a great moment too, where Buck was like, he's still in Kingpin. He's still beside Fisk. He's still with him, and especially at the end. But it's just like you kind of see a little bit of him being like, dude, let it go. Like, he ain't worth it. Especially because every time Daredevil got a win, he still lost because White Tiger got fucking murked. So I can't wait for these next 2 episodes. But this episode was again to have the sequences they did and shows you again where this show can have really great action sequences, but it also has really, really great character moments and just pure.
I really
like her performance.
like the exposition
Heather's scene,
of.
like,
I really like the exposition of like him, feeling her face like blind people do, to read people's faces or to tell what they look like. And then like when he was looking through the paintings, I liked that kind of exposition a little bit of like, hey, this is how a blind guy figures out that all these paintings are of his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Is that he just like that was kind of neat. And yeah, you know what? I'll suspend my disbelief. Fuck you.
Yeah, a little bit. Well, it's a fucking superhero show.
Well, also, I mean, let's be honest, dude. A guy who paints graffiti is a terrible fucking villain for a blind superhero. I'm sorry. Maybe a villain who does statues that he can feel. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I guess I never thought about it that way.
Look, we know that Daredevil's
What does it look like?
Daredevil's heightened senses are good enough that he can read actual words on a printed page with his fingertips. Yeah. We know this because it's been documented in the comics. Or what the fuck are we talking about?
It's
documented in the comics. What the fuck are you talking about, man?
Well, actually, you can say issue number 65.
Graffiti is on the wall, and you can't see it unless you're... How do you even know there's paint on the brick? Shut the fuck up.
I love his backstory being told by the
Whose backstory?
Muse.
Whatever.
His backstory being told by the cop while he's like making the painting of his blood.
I like Angie Kim.
In the
I like her a
picture.
lot.
Also, that's a lot of blood from your nose. Just saying.
I like her a lot. Yeah. By the way, anybody who's tried to paint with anything like not that.
No, fuck off. I don't care. It's a show. Don't get technical, but it is a lot of blood. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to piss on what you're saying.
Fuck you.
All right.
All right.
But his suit, can I just say the little tweaks that they made to it? I think that suit looks great.
I like the eye holes.
Well, and then like the little bit of
the
black
glass,
undertones.
the red glass in his eyes or plastic, whatever.
I like that
because he doesn't need eye holes.
I thought it was a pretty good fight scene. I think I kind of preferred the one from the last episode because I don't know, it felt more raw. And I kind of like that one a little bit more. This was still a really cool scene. And then, like you said, like when she shoots him, I was like, oh, fuck. Like, it was like, good for her, but holy shit.
But then, And
then when she falls over and there's blood, it's like,
I thought
damn.
she died.
I did too. I thought she died. Because everybody that Matt loves died, so I just thought, oh, she's fucking dead. But I'm glad she didn't because I really like Heather.
I
actually think she's good for Matt.
Yeah. But, I mean, at some point, she's either going to make him tell her. Or she's going to get hurt. Already she's gotten hurt because
she knows it's him.
Well, yeah, but she didn't get hurt because of Daredevil. She got hurt because that guy was psycho.
No.
And stalked her.
But she's upset that he never told her.
Well, yeah,
sure.
I would be.
Of course you would be. And it was great because twice in that scene he exposes himself. And I think that's something that's been another problem with Matt in the comics too, right? Like, he falls in love with women and he can't help himself but save them or get involved some way and has to reveal to them that, yeah, I am Daredevil. And
can we just admit that Daredevil's kind of a dumb character? No, I'm just kidding.
Matt is kind of a shit, and he always kind of has been.
He is kind
and
of
that's
a
kind
dick.
of also why I love him. But that whole sequence of like when he sees her in the hospital and she says, I killed him, and she's upset about it and she's confessing this to him. And he's like, you did what you had to do. And she's like, how do you know? He's like, I just know you, and I know. And it's like, so then she was already on to him there. And then she goes, he said my name. And then it's like, yeah.
Daredevil did.
Yeah, Daredevil said my name. And, of course, she never gave it to him.
Yeah, but it's in her office, so he could pass that off.
How? He felt it after she passed out?
Does everybody
like
know that
he ran his fingers on the...
I
guess I don't know.
Does everybody know that he's blind?
Daredevil? I don't know.
There you go.
I don't
know. I'm assuming he has those plastic lenses and stuff to make it look like... I mean, right? I don't know. I can't remember in the comics. I know among the superhero community it's common knowledge.
Yeah.
And probably supervillains, but common knowledge amongst like civilians, I don't know.
Yeah. I
really liked it. I'm excited for the next couple episodes too.
I just think back to a couple weeks ago where you had some concerns, and I was like, I'm just like, I think, and you kind of explained yourself about it last week, but I think even more, I felt so much more confident in these last few episodes of just how really good these last three episodes have been really, really good.
You were saying something to me about how I like, and I enjoy moments, like the opening to Inglourious Bastards is one of the greatest fucking scenes in cinema history. It's two people talking, and it is about 20 minutes long.
There's just so much tension in that
right?
sequence.
Yes, right? And I love those. I love watching actors just fucking kill it, right?
Yeah.
And so, and you were saying something to me like, don't you, like that? And Charlie Cox is great as, maybe off the air, and D'Onofrio. And I realized, I'm like, I do like that shit. So why the fuck do I care? And most of it, again, was just trying not to be so fucking critical of it.
Yeah.
Of something that these are things I want to enjoy.
And that's what I was talking about with you off.
Not watch
off
with a
the
critical
air
eye.
about sometimes, yeah. And you said that last week.
I'll listen to my own music with a critical ear because I need to. I need to make sure it doesn't suck.
Right, something creative you want to be.
Some people might think I failed.
So, if you do something creative, you want to be more critical. But yeah,
Fuck yes,
when
out April 25th.
Shut up, Jesus! Can't even wait to the end of the fucking show.
No.
What are you, fucking my Disney Plus? Where you got to interject at the wrong fucking time with this goddamn... Can I just say...
No.
If I see another one of those fucking State Farm Bateman ads...
You still see
I'm gonna...
every...
Did you keep the mics up?
I turned the headphones down, bro.
All right. I'm like, the mics need to be loud.
I know that. Okay, here.
Anyway.
Yeah, okay. Is that better for you? Yeah. Okay.
Can't say it enough how much I hate the situation my Disney Plus is right now. The shitty ad tier. Don't do it. That's all I have to say.
Don't do it. Well, I have my whole Disney Plus Hulu thing is just fucked because I got the Disney Hulu ESPN Plus bundle, like the $12.99 a month or whatever it was, like 2 years ago, and I never was able to access my ESPN Plus shit. Never have been able to. But I used to be able to log into my Hulu on my TV. Now I don't know what my login is anymore. But since they're connected, all I got to do is go to my Disney Plus account and I can watch all of my Hulu stuff. And interestingly enough, all of my Hulu, lists and stuff and saves are on my Disney Plus account.
Yeah.
So, they're connected.
Synergy.
But I when I do ESPN Plus, for fantasy football every fall, I have to pay for it because I somehow can't access my ESPN Plus account through that original fucking bullshit.
I'm so glad you shared that with us today.
Aren't you glad that I shared that with
Supposed to be
you?
fucking
Aren't you
talking about
mad
Daredevil.
that I told you so?
You jerk.
I just wrote a song and you don't even care.
Yeah, I don't.
Fuck you, Jake. Okay.
Are you done? Are you done? So, I'm excited because I know at the very least, in the next 2 episodes, we're going to get Frank and Matt finally teaming up.
Yeah.
Taking on the task force, the hit squad.
Yeah.
Oh, so they also framed it as they killed Muse and Daredevil
Yeah.
wasn't there or had anything to do with it.
Well, they want he wants to kill Daredevil on his own.
Yes.
Without anybody knowing about it.
And he doesn't want the public to think Daredevil's back. And his Michael D'Onofrio, Michael Gandolfini's character, he is trying to tell BB Jack, I think. He's telling BB because BB ran reports of people taking pictures of no, I'm pretty sure I saw Daredevil burst through this window. I saw Daredevil go in there, and all this shit. And she put it on her website, and he's like, or up on her channel or whatever. And he's like, hey, you need to take this fucking shit down because Daredevil wasn't there or whatever. And she's like, that's not what they're saying. And she's like, I'm sorry about what happened and whatever. I didn't.
You owe me.
You owe me because you fucked me over is what he pretty much said. And he's like, take the shit down. And she's like, I'm not. And that's when he tries to show power over her and be like, this is what the fucking mayor wants or whatever. And So that's going to play out. So this is where we're going to see, okay, now we're finally going to see her kind of maybe turn more towards Matt's cause and be more on Daredevil's side. So I think I think that whole stuff with him is and BB is going to be another thing that I think is going to carry over into the next season and get resolved.
Is the next season this fall?
I can't remember.
Because I thought they all.
They are filming this. They are filming season 2 right now.
Oh,
that's what I
thought they.
That's what I heard. Oh, maybe they already filmed it. I don't know.
I thought they decided, hey, we're doing 18 episodes, but we're going to split it up into 2 seasons.
But that was before they did all the fucking. They blew it all up and restarted.
I like to think that Bullseye is involved somehow.
Well, he's clear. There was a mid-season trailer that they dropped right after the 5th and 6th episode.
Didn't watch it because I don't watch.
He's
that
in
shit.
it, so he is in the.
I don't give a shit.
He is in these next few episodes.
Ooh.
So, somewhere.
Ooh.
Also, there is a sequence where he's smiling, and his tooth is missing, and he's holding his tooth. So they're gonna do the fucking tooth thing. And I'm like, oh my god! I was like,
oh, if they do that, did you see that sequence?
When I was a boy.
Did I tell you this? Did I tell you about the sequence? So in Captain America, back in the day, it was when Ron Lim was penciling and Mark Gruenwald was writing it, like 88, 89, 90. And Bullseye became kind of a character in Captain America's world because he was, helping these drug dealers and stuff. But he escapes, and they show it in Captain America, and he's in a concrete cell. I don't want to give it away, but maybe I am. Concrete cell, and there's a bed, there's a mattress, but it's recessed and set into the concrete, so he can't take the sheets off. He
can't ricochet shit.
He can't do anything.
Yeah. He can't throw shit around.
He's naked, basically. So they do whatever, and he goes and just smashes his face on the wall, and they go in to see what's wrong. And what he does is he spits his tooth out that he broke on the wall, smashing his face in, and kills one of the guards. And then it goes from there. I don't want to give away.
I think they're gonna fucking do it.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
Oh my god.
Listen, I'm not trying to advocate for any guards getting hurt in real life.
No,
but in fiction, it's fucking cool, man.
Because he's like this. He's like, and his tooth is like missing, and he's holding it in his mouth. So I know he's gonna use it as a projectile. I'm like, oh my god. See, that's what I mean. I'll forgive shit like that because it's a comic book.
Yeah.
Like you said last week, we have to view these things as what they are. They are are adapting comic books.
Wasn't I just saying something and then I was like, well, hang on a second. It's not and you're like, shut the fuck up.
If anybody's ever painted with fucking period blood.
Wow.
What?
Okay. Period
People
blood.
did do that once.
I'm sure. Off panel, off topic with Jake and Tyler.